Suboptimal Podcast. Check out our suboptimal content at suboptimal.co.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 13 of the NighCast. This is Drake here, and today we're going to talk about a couple things that have kind of been floating around the internet and have been, let's just say, like kind of a fester for me. They've kind of been getting under my skin, and I just want to cover them in a way that let me try to get my true feeling out on this. So what I'm going to talk about today is there's two things I've seen online, and this is things that just keep repetitively coming up. And it's not just online, but it's on, feeds of chat and Twitter and Instagram, and it's just bothers me. It bothers me that people can be kind of, that people can just have this mentality that they are able to blame people for having fun and blame people for being the way they are. And instead of trying to find solutions, they just put out blame. So the first thing we're going to cover is you're not a gamer. So this is where people are posting big long threads. And one of the ones that kind of like sums it up for me is this picture that's kind of going around with this text. And I don't know the background of who wrote this. I don't know the background of where it initiated from, but I'm seeing it in different forms coming across in chat on Mixer, different streams, basically yelling at the streamer if they're not on Xbox, because Mixer is supposedly an Xbox platform according to these people. I would love to show them where that is not linked at all, but this is just a mentality state that we have. I'm seeing it on Twitter and Instagram. I'm seeing it on different media posts, and it's just kind of like, it got to me. And so the text reads, "No, you're not a gamer. I'm so sick of all these people who think they're gamers. No, you're not. Most of you are not even close to being gamers. I see these people saying, I put in well over 100 hours in a game. That's nothing. Most of us can easily put in 300 plus hours in all games. I see people who only have Nintendo Switch and claim to be gamers. Come talk to me when you pick up a PS4 controller. Then we can be friends." Now, this first part of this really is like, not all games are 300 plus hour games. Not all people play games to completion. They'll play the main story. They'll play for a specific aspect. They'll play anything. And it's like, why does a PlayStation controller define being a gamer? It's never defined being a gamer, because a PlayStation came out well after most video gamers got started, like in my generation. There was no PlayStation when I started gaming. That did not happen. That did not exist. So I'm not a gamer because I started on a TRS-80, because I started playing with a 286, a 486 PC, because I had a NES and then a Super NES before PlayStation even was existed. I had a Sega Master System. I'm not a gamer, I guess, according to this person that wrote this. And it's like, just attacking people because they don't have a PlayStation controller, attacking them because they're not putting in 300 plus hours into a game. Why would you put 300 hours into a game that, let's pick a game, like a short story game like Thomas. Thomas was an indie game that came out for multiple platforms. It was these little colored blocks of different shapes and sizes that had slightly different abilities and jump heights. And it had a really good, story and conversation that was going on. You play through it. It's like a 10-hour game. You're not going to put 300 hours into a 10-hour game. I mean, that's not what the game is designed to. It's a storytelling game. It's telling you the story and you play through it. A gamer should never be defined about amount of hours put into a single game. A gamer should never be defined as a person with a specific controller type. A gamer is a person that enjoys games. That's it. It's simple. Now, a game, can be defined by many things. And this next part of their rant is kind of gets to me, because it's too tacky. It's sexist. It's attacking women, which also is attacking me because I fit into a lot of these categories here, because for some reason they're blaming women for Pokemon, and I don't understand that. But they're also attacking like mobile games. So let's go on the next part. So Also, dear all women, Pokemon is not a real game. Animal Crossing is not a real game. The Sims is not a real game. Mario is not a real game. Stardew Valley is not a real game. Mobile games are not real games. Put down the baby games and play something that requires challenge and skill for once. Okay. Really? Just fucking really? Because Mario is not a real game. If there was no Mario, there would be no side-scroller games like Castlevania. There would be no side-scroller games like Metroid. Mario started that whole thing. It was the game that started it. You have that home console system, side-scroller, never would have started without that. I mean, yeah, of course, you had Donkey Kong. You had other side-scrollers back in the day in the arcade. But for that home console generation, Mario's the one that solidified it for everybody. Mario, and then you had Sonic on Sega, and you had all these really great, Simon's Quest were some of the ones that I loved as kids. How are these not real games? Now, another thing, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is freaking deep. It's a freaking deep game. It's great. You have many different storylines. You have many different aspects to the game, from the city and the people and the farm life and everything. Like, you have so much depth there that I can't believe someone would consider that not a real game. That just blows my mind. Mobile games. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of mobile games. There's a few games out there that I really do dig, like Orbit. It's a really sweet, like, you have black holes, and you try to shoot planets to make certain orbits around certain black holes, and it's kind of like a pattern and gravity game. I have a lot of fun with that when I'm not, when I'm out and about and I just need something to kill. Like if I'm waiting for my kiddo to walk out the door from school, it's like I'll pick that out and I'll do a level or two, and then I'll pick her up and we'll go home. But it's one of those things where people are like, that's not real games. Mobile gaming is not real. Being a gamer, again, does not qualify you to a specific platform, does not qualify you to a specific genre or length of game. So let's just step back and try to realize that attacking a person for their sex, for the type of game they are, and for the type of system they have is not going to get you anywhere in life other than being miserable. Don't try to, attack people for something that is for the most part, is a fun hobby for a lot of people. Gaming is a hobby. Gaming is a thing to relax and to blow off steam and to remove yourself from a world that you are trying to, just enjoy something for a while. You're trying to, be somebody different, be in a different universe. There's many reasons to play games, and being bitter and going on and attacking people because they enjoy something doesn't seem to be a worthwhile effort in our current state of world. There's many things wrong with our world that we could be putting better focus on than trying to attack people for an enjoyment aspect that does not hurt anybody else. Playing a video game does not hurt anybody else. It does not hurt you. If my wife goes and plays a mobile game for 4 hours, it does not hurt me in any way. I mean, in those 4 hours, I can go play some Division 2 or something. It's not hurting anything there. We both break away from our games. We both don't have our relationship, and we both have, time set aside where we're together with each other without any type of other interaction, and that's where we balance our lives. But trying to push specifically your game, preference, because again, this is preference. This is all subjective. There's no objectivity in any of this statement. It's all subjectivity, and they're just purposely trying to be spiteful and attacking, and I don't understand why you would waste your time on that. So if you're seeing this online, I don't think this is something that you want to worry about or take personal or, take in as a gamer that this is directed at you, because this is obviously somebody that's hurt in some way and they're trying to take out their anger towards whatever greater thing is in their life and that's impacting them. So I'm blown away that someone had to take the time to write this, and someone had to take the time to go ahead and push this type of content out into the world, especially if they're directing at people. And if you're directing at this at all dear women, really? I'm a guy. I love Pokemon. I love Stardew Valley. Animal Crossing I never played. I've enjoyed watching videos of them. The Sims. I played hours of Sims 1. Hours. I probably have close to this person's 300 hours in Sims. I did weird random science experiments, and I love building the houses because the house architecture was kind of fun. Because I at the time, I played Sims. It was high school, and I figured in college I wanted to be an architect, so I started building houses because it was fun, and like doing like interior design work was fun. So it just boggles my mind that, and I've probably said that a lot during this recording, and I apologize. It just does, and I don't know how to get into the mentality state of a person that is feeling this, because when I play a video game, I think that any video game can be enjoyed for any reason. It doesn't have to be enjoyed because of specific control or a story plot or anything. You don't have to like have everything together. I have played some of the worst quick action event games ever, but I had so much fun because the story was great. I've played some of really good mechanics games that have absolutely no story. VRs, for example. If the mechanics are really good, I'll play it because it's fun. It's entertaining. Now, I might play, Apex is a great thing. Here, as an example. I find the gunplay of Apex really good. I find the jumping and movement system in Apex really good. I've probably played like 20 hours. It's not a game that it just like holds me a long time. It's not my type of game. And therefore, even though I enjoy it and I enjoy the aspects of the game, it's not something I'll play a lot of because there's a lot of other games out there that I will enjoy more because they have more enjoyment for me. And I feel like I get a better, what's the word? Not bang for buck, but I get a better, like, just feeling at the end. Like, I get more accomplishment out of it, And I think that whatever you can find as a gamer that gives you that feeling of accomplishment, that feeling of enjoyment, that's what you should be playing. And it's not on a specific console. It's not on with a specific control type. It's not on a specific, time of day or sexuality or anything. All that is just nothing. That's nothing as a gamer. Gaming is about finding that enjoyment and finding that game, that type of interaction that you're looking for that brings you the needed, peace of mind, that needed relaxation, that needed, blow off of steam or whatever you're looking for. That's what a gamer is, and that's what you should be accomplishing. Take that extra effort. Instead of writing something like this, take that extra effort and go make your community better. Go make your world better. Start a stream talking about mental health. Start a stream talking about something that could help people. Don't just go out on the internet and push off this onto others. So it's obviously something else. Seek help. If you're thinking of this, seek help. There's many places to get it. There's many people to talk to. Don't push it off them. Speaking of pushing off onto others, the other thing I want to talk about is we've recently had, this cyclic, I guess mentality. I guess a cyclical mentality of a platform needs to provide a specific type of environment or specific type of content. Over the last week, I've noticed we have a lot of conversations going on the internet about what can I stream on Mixer, so what can Mixer do to provide for more variety? And I saw a few people talk about like, hey Mixer, you need to provide variety. And I don't think that's a good mentality at all. Because what Mixer is and what Twitch is and what YouTube gaming is and Facebook gaming are platforms. They are a place for content creators. Now, let's put it this way. A place, right? Just a location. There's nothing that they are there to do other than give us content creators a place. Now, if you want to see different types of content on that platform, then you better fucking get your ass into gear and make better content and get things going. I don't think that we need to push off content onto a platform and tell them that they need to do better. We need to do better as content creators if we want to see different types of content. If you're not there with a solution and trying to help and provide a solution, then you're going about it wrong, trying to point fingers to others and put it onto others' shoulders. This is not something that we are, on this platform to do. We're on this platform to build communities, right? That's the point. I mean, as far as I'm understanding, a content creator or broadcaster or whatever, streamer, whatever you want to call them, what they do is they do the methodology of they're trying to build their personal brand. They're trying to build their business or their community, whatever they want to say it. It's kind of the same thing. There's different reasonings behind those different mechanisms, but it's kind of the same thing. What you're doing is you're creating a type of product, so your content, and you're delivering it to the masses, and you are trying to have people partake and use and consume that content. And what you're trying to do between those different items we said, business, community, you might have different objectives that you're trying to accomplish. Like if you're trying to build a community, what you're trying to do is get interactions and talk to people, build relationships. If you're trying to build a business, you're working towards a monetary value because you're considering a business first. If you're working on a personal brand, maybe you're trying to make yourself better or trying to get your name out there, but you're trying to make a product that people are willing to come and voluntarily use. So eventually that at one point there would be some type of monetary value. Communities can be totally different, and that's why I said it's all objective depending upon what you're aiming towards. So it comes back to reviewing yourself as a content creator and what you're doing. What are your perspectives and what are you trying to accomplish and setting your goals up? If your goal is to build a community and build a place that people can play games and talk and discuss, their lives and everything, that is something that you need to focus on and bring that into all aspects. So you need to bring that into your stream. You need to bring that into your Discord. You need to bring that into your social media. Now, when you then start talking about, what you're going to do and how you're going to do that, then you start talking about, are you going to play a single game? Are you going to play multiple games? Are you going to do podcasts? Are you going to do Instagram? What are you going to do? How are you going to get that content out there? And that's where it comes down to this pushing of, is that a platform decision or is that a content creator decision? That is all a content creator decision. It has nothing to do with the platform. Mixer is not here to provide you variety. If you want variety and your community or business or your personal brand or whatever you are building is about that, that's what you should be doing. If you're about playing BRs and you're going to be the best, most epic BR person and you're going to try to rival Ninja one day and blah, 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 do it. Don't say, hey, we need more variety. If you are going to be the next co-carnage of Mixer or Twitch and you're going to play awesome story games and you're going to be interactive with your community and you're going to build up this huge community and you're going to stream every day for the next 2,000 days, do it. Don't put it on the platform to do. That is up to you to accomplish it. The platform is not there to make you do what you need to do. It is not there to tell you who you are and what you are going to do with yourself. It is not there to do anything for you other than give you a place to be you. It feels good, to kind of just like get that off your chest. I hope that me being me and wanting to build community and wanting to play different games and wanting to play story games is not something that is telling other people how to do it, but it is telling me who I am, and it's representing who I am to everybody out here. I am not here to play something that I'm not going to find fun. I'm going to play what I find fun, and I'm going to try to do it in a way that shows you guys who I am and what I'm about. And what I'm about is trying to be community focused. I want to have people to play video games with. I want people in the community to play video games with each other. I want everyone to be nice to each other. I eventually want to do things where we're raising money for different organizations, including, through Guardian Con for St. Jude. There's these goals that I have in mind, the things that I want to do with the community. And I think that you need to establish those goals as a content creator or as a broadcaster or as a podcaster and set them and then work towards them. And then the only thing that you can blame is yourself, because you are doing this on your own and you are trying to lead a community. Now, there's things you can do where you're not on your own. You can build a stream team. You can build a mod team. You can work closely with your community with what you're doing. And that's what I'm trying to do too, is like I'm trying to figure out how to organize myself where I have, I work closely with my mods, I work closely with the community, and I work closely with my stream teams. So that way I can get a better feel for, so I can get a better, grasp on how to accomplish what I want to do. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part there, is like you have to balance yourself and you have to figure out where you lean on your stream team at, and where you lean on your mod team at, where you lean on your community at. But at the end of the day, it's still where's the people that you're talking to? Community, mods, stream teams, yourself. Where's the platform? Again, it's just a place. Don't put that on the place. Put it on yourself. Make yourself better. And if you feel that there needs to be change, and that's what I'm working on, I feel that there needs to be change with Mixer, because there is a lot of perspective around Mixer being a platform of LFG Xbox players. I'm not an LFG Xbox player. I don't have an Xbox, and I don't play a lot of LFG games. If I'm playing Destiny, my fire team's open. If I'm playing Anthem, my group's open. I don't care. If you want to jump in and play and come with me, let's go. But I also play a lot of story games. I play Nier Automata. Tonight on Sunday, I'll be playing Nier Automata. After I'm done recording this and get this uploaded, that's what I'll be playing tonight. And it's not a multiplayer game. It's a single player game. It's a great story game. And that's one of the things I really love about it. And one of the things I've been thinking about is we're coming up here on our 1 year Mixer anniversary now, is where to go, what to do with the channel. And one of the things I want to accomplish is I want to accomplish more story games. I have a big backlog of story games I haven't got through. And I'm thinking that that's something we're going to be tackling this next year. So April 12th is our 1 year on Mixer. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm going to be talking to the community about it and seeing what they think. Because there's other things I want to accomplish and do as well, as I definitely want to be still playing some stuff like Division and Destiny, especially with Penumbra coming up, or Secrets or Opulence, or whatever they want to call the newest name of the next season coming in June. So we got about 2 months till the next section of content that I'm interested in with Destiny. But I'm ready to do something with the community, and I want to do it. But again, it's up to us. It's up to the community. It's up to everybody listening to this podcast to let me know if I'm, talking to you guys in the right way and I'm talking to you about the right topics. But I think this week has taught us that we are, we're on an uphill battle. If we want to treat each other well, we want to make sure that everybody's included. We're an uphill battle. There's a lot of mindset out there, specifically around gaming, that point fingers in other directions other than internally. And I think that we need to set examples by pointing those fingers internally and trying to come up with solutions instead of finger pointing. So I hope that this rant today might help somebody through it. If you guys want to talk more about these topics, please come in the Discord. show up tonight on Sunday night, 4/7. I'll be streaming some Nier Automata. We can talk more about this podcast then if you happen to listen to it. Otherwise, you can catch me on social media, Twitter or Instagram with Drike _. Otherwise, mixer.com/Drike, DRYKK. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later.